Hi YouTube, it's Rich from the Have Motor Will Travel channel. Welcome to this episode of Motorcycle Confessions. I'm going to take a couple of minutes here today just to show you what I carry in my trunk bag. I thought it might be of interest to some people who do travel by motorcycle. This is what I carry in my trunk. It goes everywhere with me. It doesn't matter where I'm going. It's always with me. Maybe some suggestions here that you hadn't thought of. Or maybe you can straighten me out and say, hey, you really don't need that. Either way, stay tuned. This is my trunk bag, and I have to get my heated gear out of here, maybe rearrange for winter riding if I get to do much winter riding. And I thought that I'd bring this in, show you what I keep in my trunk at all times, and see how it compares with what you keep in your trunk. So here we go. I guess, is this the reveal? And by the way, this bag, this is made specifically for my 2007 Honda Goldwing by Wing Stuff. I really like this bag. I like the fact that the corners are reinforced with it's either leather or heavy vinyl. It's a good bag. I like the fact that I've got this pouch on the outside, and this is where I keep all of my stuff, where it's easily accessible if I get pulled over and need it quickly, or if there's any mishaps that I need it quickly for. It's right there. But here's the thing. In order for me to get the maximum use out of this bag, I actually have to put this bag in the trunk and then pack all of my stuff in afterwards, so that I can kind of shape the bag outwards at the bottom and get the maximum use out of the bag. I don't know if you guys have to do that with yours, but it works well for me. I wish it was just something that I could drop into the trunk like I'm able to do on the Kawasaki Voyager. I'm going to show you that one as well, because the difference in trunk size and luggage space is really amazing between those two bikes. Anyway, here we go. So right on top, I keep this bag. It's got maps. You know, you never know when you're going to need maps. Got some zip ties, some fuses. Continue here. Let's continue. Next, this is what I call my destination jacket. It came with my Kilimanjaro jacket. It packs up nice. It's something that I can wear when I get to where I'm going, you know. And if I get cold before I need heated gear, I can put this. This fits into the, it snaps in so that it can fit inside the Kilimanjaro if I need a little extra warmth and I'm not ready for heated gear yet. But it's a nice, I call it a destination jacket because it's available for me when I get to my destination. Here are my heated gloves. I'm going to keep these out because I may be using those. What else have I got here? Big package of zip ties. You never know when you or somebody you're riding with or somebody you see on the side of the road may need some of these. They don't take up a lot of space, and they can be useful for a lot of different things. What else? Another map that should actually go back into the bag. What have I got here? Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't seen these since my 2018, or needed these since my 2018 trip. These are pretty cool. This is what I bought. I have a really wide foot, and I'm unable to buy motorcycle boots, the kind that I want. And really haven't been able to find anything to fit me except for my Red Wing work boots, but they're not waterproof. So I bought these, and I can just step right into these with my boots right on. They've got a sole, so even when I come to a stop, you know, my whole boot is covered. And it gives you a pretty good grip to the road. So I keep these when it gets raining hard, or when I know I'm gonna, if I know I'm gonna be hitting hard rain for the day before I leave. I'll put these on along with my rain suit and stay pretty dry. Let's see what else here. Wipes. Guys, you can't have enough wipes. Okay, I keep a package of these in my bag all the time in case I have to clean my hands or whatever. And very handy thing to have. This is my pin lock system for my shield. These, let me take one out and show you. One of the reasons that I'm doing this is because I was on the Canadian Guys show this past Monday, and we were talking about foul weather riding. And this is one of the things that I talked about that I use. Now this one is yellow. I have another one that's clear. It really kind of depends on the day which one I'll use. And what this is, this fits right inside your face shield. These little nubs right here, there are nubs on your helmet shield. You kind of stretch your helmet out, put this in, and then when you release it, this follows the contour of your face shield. And if you can see right here, this little bead of sealant all the way around the edge gives you a really, really good seal between your visor and this. And what happens is there's an air pocket formed in between, and that kind of remains a constant temperature, and for that reason it doesn't fog up. These things are, if you're doing any kind of extended rain riding, these things are invaluable. Now just to let you know, you have to have a pin lock ready visor on your helmet. So when you're looking for a replacement, if you don't have pin lock ready, you can always buy them when you replace your shield, or if you just want to get one, or if you're shopping for a new helmet. Make sure that that's one of the things, is a pin lock. If you don't use it, it's not in the way. You know, it's just it's pretty convenient to have. Anyway, this is my rain gear, and I have my Kilimanjaro jacket and my first gear pants are pretty waterproof. I haven't had to use this except in the most extreme conditions of rain, and this does do better under heavy rain because you just sealed in. This is Thunder Under. It's very heavy duty, really well made. I don't even know if they make this brand anymore, but it's full pants that have suspenders as well, and a full jacket. I can't speak highly enough for this rain gear. This is something else that I keep in my trunk liner all the time, is a trauma pack. This is it's a pretty good first aid kit, and it does have the quick clot in case you've got really bad bleeding involved in the accident, and all the instructions on it. I keep this in here all the time. Something else that's critical that I have found and been happy that I have had with me on any number of occasions, an extra pair of glasses. And the other thing, I don't carry it in here, but I always have with me on a trip, a glasses repair kit. So I have an extra pair of glasses in case I lose a lens or break a lens. And I also have a repair kit in case I lose one of these little screws and an arm falls off. I recommend that highly to everybody who tours. This is something that I take along with me. This should probably be in my overnight kit, but these are test strips for urinary tract infections. I've only had one in my whole life, but it almost killed me, and I'm not exaggerating. I spent 5 days in intensive care. This was right after my 2018 trip, and went down to Florida and literally almost died. I probably was within hours of dying, actually. And for that reason, I always carry these. If I feel in the least different, that's the first thing I do now, is I'll see if I'm having a urinary tract infection. It's scary how quick it can sneak up on you and how deadly it is. So that's just something I carry with me. Your experience may Very. Now here is something else that I carry. In this little bag, which I want to thank my son and future daughter-in-law for. This was a gift. I carry tire plug kit. I also carry, this is for, I'll show you what this is for in a second. Those are instructions. I also carry, and I don't need this on the Goldwing, but I have it in here because it's in the bag, and I carried this with me on my trip. This is a low pressure air pump for my air suspension on the Voyager, and there are actually two nipples right on the console, and I can adjust I can adjust the pressure in the shocks, front and rear, with this little device. Very, very handy if you have an air suspension. Let's see, right here. This is my jump pack. I always keep this with me. Obviously, I can charge phones, whatever. I can jump my car if the battery's dead, and it also has a pretty good flashlight, and I believe that additionally that will, yeah, give you a strobe. So then you've got the fast strobe, and then we'll just shut it off. But I always keep this, again, this is something that I have to have in my bag just for peace of mind. And then, of course, all of the charger is ready, is there for it. I can charge this on either a DC Volt in my Goldwing glove box or in the hotel room when I pull in at night. And I've got additionally, I have the clamps for the battery in case I need to use this. That's it. That's everything that's in that bag. And as I say, we'll have to, in order to get all this stuff back in here and in the trunk, I'll have to put the bag in the trunk and then repack this, put all this stuff in, because it doesn't want to go in there if I pack it before. These are my heated pant liners. This is my heated jacket liner, and in here I also have heated socks. So I've got socks, pants, jacket, and gloves. Pretty much head to toe. I don't know if anybody's ever made a heated helmet liner. That's a good question. I wonder if, anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I wanted to show you all that stuff. I'll be interested in hearing which of this stuff you carry, or if you carry any of this stuff. A lot of people think I'm crazy for riding around with all this stuff in my trunk all year long. I mean, I carry heated gear in my trunk in the winter time. And that may sound crazy, but listen, I've been on a trip August 27th, 28th, and 29th in New Hampshire and Vermont and gotten snow and freezing temperatures. So I've learned from riding that, and out west specifically, where the weather can change from freezing in the morning to blistering hot in the afternoon. I've learned to just try and be prepared for as much as you can be prepared for. Anyway, that's it for this session of, I guess it's a Motorcycle Confessions. From Have Moto Will Travel, I'm Rich. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. Maybe give you an idea of something you might want to carry in your trunk. But for right now, that's it. Over and out.